The indiscreet harlequin. He jumped into the lights with fire in his hair and danced the dance of the indiscreet harlequin. The first time I saw Guy Stevens was at the Middle Earth Club, and then I saw him everywhere. The Marquee, the Ship Pub, Portobello Road on a Saturday afternoon, the Roundhouse on a Sunday. He was the original UFO, the 14-hour Technicolor Dream, Granny Takes a Trip, International Times and Oz, all in the same person, and at the same time. And then one day in 1968, I met him on the stairs at Island Records office in Oxford Street. Before I could ask him what was happening, he had given me the history of Hapshash and the Coloured Code, instructed me on the exceptional talents of the group Art, who were later to become Spooky Tooth, and then stuck a big joint in my hand. He told me that I should be grateful because he and I are the people our parents warned us against. And then he was gone. Like a prehistoric bird, he levitated out of the building, an amalgamation of mushroom hair, sheepskin coat and rainbow scarf. That's how it was over the next months. I saw him at Island Records office. You could say that he was part of the scenery. A&R man, talent scout, art director, producer, image maker and provider of joints. I was to see him as a genius ideas man with an originality that is desperately missing in today's music. He and I had something in common, as we both collected Blue Beat Jamaican singles. I invited him one weekend to the Ace Cafe in West Ealing, where they had a jukebox full of Prince Buster singles. We got pilled up on Black Bombers, and I only remember that we ended up in the Limbo Club in Soho, still dancing on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. I floated back to my flat, and Guy went on to see the Soft Machine at the Roundhouse in the afternoon. The music that we were writing and producing was too ethereal for Guy's taste. He liked his sound to be bluesy, meaty and rhythmic, so on that front we had nothing in common. He spent most of his time with Spooky Tooth and Steve Winwood's band Traffic, and later Mott the Hoople. Every so often at a club or a happening I saw him jumping into the light. But as our music began to take us away more and more to Europe, I lost sight of him for a while. I began to hear a new word, itinerary. Nirvana was now much in demand in Germany, France and Scandinavia, where we had a hit with Rainbow Chaser. About a year later, I heard through the island grapevine that Guy was taking an extended holiday, courtesy of HMP. And then he went on the missing list for a few years. The next time I saw him was at a Chuck Berry concert in the Speakeasy Club, a musician's mecca in Margaret Street, London, W1. In appearance he had not changed, but in his eyes a kind of aggression had grown, where before light-hearted innocence had lived. He looked sad. For some time I did not hear or see of Guy, until one afternoon in a hotel in central London, I was invited to a launch party by CBS Records for the release of the Clash LP, London Calling, and there he was, jumping into the light again. He stormed in as the producer of the band, white silk bell-bottoms, sequined waistcoat and Cuban heel boots. But his smile had become a manic grin, which frightened me. We spoke, but it was obvious to me that Guy did not know where he was or what was happening, nor did he care. The last time I saw Guy was a sad and shocking experience for me. It happened out of the blue about 2 years later while I was recording in a studio near Swiss Cottage. During the morning session I needed to get some fresh air, so I took a walk and found myself in a children's playground nearby. On a bench in a corner of the play area, I saw a dishevelled figure who mumbled something indistinguishable to me as I passed. I recognized the person as Guy. I knew it was near the end of his story. There were some who saw the light and did not jump, and there were others who jumped into the light and did not see it.